Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to our Baldur's Gate 3 very first time doing an honor mode run, and we're using the Twitch integration for Baldur's Gate 3. So if you're on Twitch, you can vote on like choices for dialogue, and I will abide by it. I've seen some streamers like use the Twitch integration and not follow what their viewers and chat decide. I'm gonna follow it. Okay, so if we die and the honor mode or the honor run ends, it's your fault, not mine. Okay, deal. We're not going to talk too long today. We're going to go ahead and get into it because the intro to this game is a little bit long. So, new game, and we're going to go honor mode. I want that die. I want the dice set that you get for completing honor mode. I really want it. All right, I'm going to shut up while the cutscenes play. Good. We're going to let cutscenes play today, in case people haven't seen them. I don't know. Maybe you haven't. Today's the day. Jade Bubbles, hello. Honor mode, let's go. Yes. Bug warning for those of you who have that kind of ick. It gets a little squiggly coming up soon. Let me know if you need me to turn it up. Jade, can you hear the game audio okay? You cannot... Oh. Audio is gone? Like, completely? What the shit? I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I had myself muted. Okay. Squiggly coming up, just so you know. If you got a bug thing, like, bleh, they're gross. Okay? Gross. Mind flayers are just so freaking cool, though. They're just dope. Love that. Right in eyeball. Right in eyeball. All right. Okay. We are not resetting the tutorials. So, anybody in either chat, YouTube, or Twitch, I need you guys to tell me. Who are we playing as? Custom character or one of the origin characters? So, for the origin characters, we have Astarion, who, spoiler alert, is a vampire spawn. We have Lae'zel, who's a Githyanki warrior. We have Gale, who is a wizard. Human wizard. So Astarion is a half-elf vampire spawn. Shadowheart, who is a half-elf cleric. I won't tell you. She's a trickery domain cleric. If you keep her as is, you don't change her. Will is a human warlock. Karlach is a tiefling barbarian. And the Dark Urge is possessed by a need to kill. And you can make him whatever you want. Default, he's Dragonborn. He is pretty cool looking. But we can be whatever we want to be. There are more species than these. And there are more classes than are represented by these. So, Jade, and anyone else who's in chat, you tell me. What? Are we going origin character? Or are we going custom character? Chat chooses everything, so you guys get those fingies ready. I'll give everything a few seconds for people to type, for the things to catch up. But if I don't get a response within, let's say a minute or so, then I will, just go with what I think is best. Always love making a custom character. Bet. Got it. All right. So. Race. Or, I mean, this game was made before they released the 2024 updates, so it's species. But what do we think? What do we think, Jade? Elf, tiefling, drow, human, halfling, half-elf, dwarf, Githyanki, gnome, dragonborn, or half-orc? So many choices. I gotta turn my fan on. I'm sweating. A lil guy, halfling or gnome, then I think I'll go with halfling for halfling luck. Because since we're on the honor mode playthrough, yeah, I think we'll do we'll take lucky, so that in case we roll a natural 1, we can re-roll. So let's go ahead and pick our sub-race. Are we Lightfoot halfling or Strongheart halfling? So Lightfoot is naturally stealthy. Strongheart has advantage on saving throws against poison and has resistance to poison damage. So either one would be really good because I feel like we're going to be sneaking a fair bit. in this playthrough, just to try to avoid, or try to like get better, more advantageous positions in combat, or avoid combat altogether. So that would be handy, but also, you know, if we're getting into combat, especially with the spiders, poison is a real concern. So, I don't know. What do you think? Lightfoot or Strongheart? And Jade, right now you're making all the decisions. All right. Resistance to poison. Strongheart it is. I mean, she's already cute as heck. So, I mean, I don't really feel the need to, like, change her appearance all that much. Maybe the hairstyle? Maybe? Chip's actually making my OC. Exactly. Hey, I'm down for it. Okay. Now the real, like crunchy bit comes in, though. Class. Keep in mind, we start at level 1. So, like, as a, sorcerer, warlock, any kind of caster, we're not going to have a lot in the way of spells. Barbarian, I believe, doesn't even have rage at level 1. So, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Are we going to be melee? Are we going to be ranged? Are we going to be caster? Or are we going to multi-class later on? Because that's also a possibility. I love, like, strong, like, little guys. Like, I love, like, barbarian halflings, barbarian gnomes. I think they're so much fun. But that may not be the most efficient or the most optimum build. And it may not be what you want to see tonight. We could also do random. So that's another thing we could do. We could just roll a die in the spirit of the game and see where it takes us. That would not be the smart way to play, but it could be a fun way. I'd randomize it. I'm still deciding between all of them. All right, here we go. So we got 4, 8, 12. So roll a d12 for me if you have one handy. Oh, actually, I'll just, I'm gonna roll it. I can roll that. Just use Chrome. So 1d12. Here we go. You ready? All right, we got 7. I don't know if you can see that or not. There we go. 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Paladin, that's pretty good. Paladin's gonna be pretty handy. So not a bad choice at all. So we've got our lay on hands, we've got our divine sense, which divine sense doesn't really help. Oh, wait, you can gain advantage on attack rolls with this. Okay, I've never played as a paladin in this game, so this is gonna be new for me. And we got our oath. So now we have to figure out what oath we're gonna be. Oath of the Ancients, Oath of Devotion, Oath of Vengeance. Now, keep in mind, any of these 3, we can break our oath and become an Oathbreaker Paladin. I don't necessarily intend to do that. I don't know if the Oathbreaker Paladin is better than any of these. But let's take a look and see what features we get. So, Oath of the Ancients, we get our Healing Radiance. Heal yourself and all nearby allies for 5 hit points, and another 5 hit points next turn. It's a bonus action. And then we get Oath of the Ancients Tenets. Kindle the light, shelter the light, preserve your own light. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Oath of Devotion. Holy Rebuke. This is an action. Grant an ally a vengeful aura that deals 1 to 4 radiant damage to anyone who hits them with a melee attack. I don't like that one nearly as much. But like, I don't hate it. I like the tenets: courage, compassion, and duty. Duty. So bad at playing a faithful paladin. Is the Oathbreaker good? Again, I've never played as one. And then, of course, we have the Oath of Vengeance. Inquisitor's Might. You or an ally's weapon deals an additional 2 radiant damage and can daze enemies for 1 turn. Okay, that's pretty good. Again, that's a bonus action. It lasts for 2 turns. Fight the greater evil. No mercy for the wicked. Ooh. Yeah, that could, Would Astarion be considered wicked? Ugh. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Oath of the Ancients to go forward, because we got healing, and then I like the kindle the light, shelter the light, preserve your own light. And yeah, if we become an Oathbreaker, so be it. Also, here's my favorite thing about the Paladin so far, is this weapon. This is dope. So, alright. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, background. Here we go. Do we want to just roll for this again? We have 11 choices, so we could roll a d12 again. Or do you have one that you really like? Well, let's see if any of them are going to be, like, super good. Oh, roll that die. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. I love rolling for things. Like, even when I'm playing D&D, I like rolling, like, random tables and stuff. 9. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sage. Okay, that's pretty good. Arcana and History. And that works with our Paladin. You know, it works. So soon, Jade, if you move over to Twitch, you should be able to actually vote on, like, conversation choices and stuff. Hopefully that actually works. Our abilities, we're going to leave them as default. I don't think we need to do anything with that. Again, I kind of like her look as is. I might change the hair. That's the only thing I can think of that I'm not super fond of. But even the hair is going to get covered up if we want it to. And we're leaving the clothes on because this is Twitch and YouTube, and I don't want to get banned for violating the terms of service. All right? So, all you thirsty buggers out there, no. No. Okay, the buns are very cute. But I think they make her look a little too childish. Yeah, I like this. Let's see. No. Don't like that. I mean, I like the little, like, pixie cuts as well. Those are pretty nice. I like the shaved side. Man, I like so many of these hairstyles. I do not like a mullet, but I like this. Like, shaved sides into, like, the Viking ponytail. That's pretty cool. Cool mohawk. And then, like, a faux hawk with a bun in the back. Jeez, there's so many hairstyles, though. Okay. Let's do... I don't want the pigtails. We don't want the pigtails. Pigtails are going to make us look a little too young. And it's going to be weird. I don't like that. We want her to be, like, cute, but not childlike. Because it's just weird. Alright. Yeah, that's a mature-looking ponytail. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Character name. We are going to name her... am I streaming? I ought to be. I swear, if it's not streaming on Twitch, I'm going to be so mad. What the heck? What? It ended at 18 minutes. Ah! Oh my god, I'm so mad. It's being odd on Twitch on mobile and browser. Awesome. Okay, so we'll cut off Twitch and then we'll try again. Oh my goodness. It's always something. It's always something. Okay, let's see if Twitch is cooperating. I mean, it says I'm live. Streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I'm so confused, but it's just showing my like away message thing. What in the actual hell? Okay. So watch now. What is happening? Okay. Okay. What is happening? Okay. We seem to be back. All right. So, yeah, Twitch is just being really freaking weird, apparently. Yeah, I have no idea. Can't have a stream without some trouble. Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Okay, can you check on your end and see if Twitch is working for you now? Also, I need... all right, we're gonna call her Arabella. I think it's a cute name. Okay. I'm just taking a look at Twitch again. Okay, still good on my side. Okay. All right. I don't know. I don't freaking know. It's thanks, Stream Elements. Ooh, hello, madam. Hello. I almost never have like a male presenting guardian though. I kind of want to do that. Ooh, sir. My word, sir. Okay, I think we found our man. We found our man. All right, here we go. Yeah, if you're on Twitch, I apologize for the weirdness. I don't know what's going on, but Twitch is just being odd. It might be Meld. It might be my like streaming software. A little static. Is the Meld's getting a little static? Like when the audio peaks, it's a little staticky. Oh, it's echo. There we go. It won't play for you on browser. I love the Wilhelm scream, by the way. Okay. Alright, so it's playing for me on browser. Odd. Static seems better. Screen is black. What in the hell? Alright. Well, shit. I don't know what to do about that. YouTube is good? Okay. Well, part of this whole thing is getting the Twitch integration, like people voting on stuff. That was... That's very frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna wait for this cutscene and then I'm gonna try to troubleshoot a little more. This is a badass cutscene. Nice view of Lae'zel here coming up soon. screenshot. Beautiful. Nautiloids are dope. This opening never gets old. No. Never. It's so epic. Ah, I love it. Okay. We do a little bit of troubleshooting here and see if I can do anything to fix this. So I can't do anything while I'm streaming. Yep. Yeah, I can't like change any of the stuff while I am currently streaming. So that is a bummer. I'm gonna just fire up Twitch one more time. See if it's doing anything, because otherwise I'm just going. Yeah, it's saying I'm offline now. Yeah, Twitch is just being crazy. I have no idea what the deal is. Okay. Well, in that case, see, but it's a browser issue on PC, and that didn't fix anything, so Twitch is being crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then. Here's what I'm going to do. Actually, I don't even know, man. Because, like, I want to keep playing. But I think I'm going to let my Discord know. Okay. So I just let my my Discord server know that Twitch is being super weird, so we're only live on YouTube. And you know what? I'm going to change the the name of the Twitch stream to that as well. Like, Twitch is being weird. We're live on YouTube. There. Frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Very weird. I've never had that happen. And it's not on my end because, like, all of my stuff shows green. All of my stuff is showing, like, where we're sending info to Twitch. The bitrate is good. The stream quality is great. Everything should be good to go. And yet, we're having weird issues. Twitch do better. Honestly, in so many ways, Twitch do better. We're going to keep playing. We'll just do informal polls on
This is the
YouTube.
pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
I'm not going to let this ruin my night. I mean, this one's pretty obvious. Investigate would be... So yeah, normally I would start a community poll for this choice, but obviously I cannot. So I think we investigate. The end result is the same. So we're going to investigate it for now. Oh, we have a -1 to intelligence. I didn't even think about that. Cool. Oh, we got the 14 though.
The casing
Nice.
is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crack.
Sorry, if the sound keeps cutting out, it's because I end up let me fix that. So one of the things that I don't like is that the I thought we were smart. No. We're not. We are not. We are paladin. We're charismatic. I think we have pretty good wisdom too. All right. Reach toward the pool. Tosep, hello, welcome. Who's my favorite companion? I love Shadowheart and Karlach. I love those two. What about you?
What's hiding here? Dead.
Ooh, we got a pearl.
Good.
All right, let's
see
go
what
heal
this does.
ourselves. Don't think there's anything. Oh, there's a chest up here. Okay.
Better.
Let's get up here. All right, we got a potion of invisibility and some gold. The invisibility potion is clutch right out of the gate. It's pretty cool. And then we got, oh, there's another chest up here. I've played through this. Gale or Shadowheart? Ooh. So tell me why you like Gale. I know why I love Shadowheart. I know why I don't choose Gale most of the time. But I'm curious, if somebody does like Gale, what is your reasoning behind it? And it could just be like, I don't know, I like his voice. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. I'm just curious. Anything else? Oh, we got an onyx. Let's get that. We need money, baby. Money, 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 money. Money! Alright. I think that is all of the lootable stuff. So if you didn't know, if you're on PC, if you hold down Alt while you're looking around the map, it will highlight things that you, like treasure and stuff. It won't highlight everything that you can interact with. John, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Ooh, wait. Seribot enabled slow mode. Why? Really like his gameplay, but I can kind of see parts of myself in him. Ooh, interesting. I'm not sure why Seribot enabled slow mode, but whatever. And cleared chat for non-moderators. Hold on a second. I can figure out why the hell Seribot is doing this. Why is Seribot being weird? Oh my god. Things are just crazy today, y'all. Alright, well. I like Karlach because she's, big, strong lady, number one. I mean, come on. But also because, like, she didn't choose her fate, but she doesn't let it completely, like, control her. So she takes the hand that she was dealt, and she forges her own path with it. I love that. And Shadowheart, she can do the same. Shadowheart was, spoil. I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil too much. For people who haven't, like, watched playthrough of this or played this themselves, I don't want to spoil too much about Shadowheart's story. It can go dark, but it can also go very, very light. So, but I can see, like, liking the way a wizard plays. I love being a caster, but we chose Paladin thanks to a roll of the die today.
From this place, you'll free us.
A tie between Shadowheart and Astarion.
Exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Yeah, I know you love your Astarion.
Please.
Astarion.
Before they return.
Sorry, not Astarion. Astarion. Okay, so here's the thing. We were supposed to be able to stream on Twitch and have the Twitch integration thing where viewers could select conversation numbers. We don't have that because Twitch is being very weird and I can't even stream to Twitch right now. So instead, what I'm going to do to keep things moving, because I don't want to stop every single time there's a choice that comes up. If there's a choice that involves a die roll, I will ask chat what we should do. Okay? That sound fair? I think it sounds fair. But in this case, all of the answers lead to the same outcome. So I don't really think it's necessary for chat to choose those. I love Will and the headcanons and stories I read about him in the fan base. Ooh, I haven't read any like fanfic or headcanons. You're past the point of
Remove us
saving.
from
Tell
this
me what to
body.
do.
From this case, free us.
Us is so cute. All right, now, investigation, strength, or dexterity. So we have a -1 to intelligence. We have... Do you have a Discord? I absolutely do. There you go. Come on in. Excuse me. We have +3 to strength, and we have +1 to dexterity. So, 1, 2, 3, or 4. We're not smart. No. We have a -1 to intelligence. But we are strong. The link in the... Oh, it's timed out. Oh, the link in the description was timed out? Dang. Okay. Okay, so John wants us to use our not smart to investigate, to inspect the... Oh my god, alright. Chaos monkeys. For the funsies. Alright, let's do it. Investigation. Ha ha. Let's see. Oh! Oh! Oof. I don't know what's going on. I can't really hear. That's even better. Add to the chaos. All right, we failed.
From this strange context, you notice nothing unusual about the brain.
Okay. So now, strength or dexterity to try to get the brain out. 1, 2, or 3. Yes, a brain. A talking brain. That's a psychically talking brain. 2? Alright. Let's do it. DC 10. We got a +3. Hell yeah. There we go. 18. That's more like it. Let's fall in beans. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I love your name. Let's fall in beans. That's great. Oh! It's so funny. Whack!
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
All right, another choice coming up. Do we mutilate the brain or spare the creature? Let's fall in beans. How are you? So I do know. No, be nice to the brain. All right. All right. We'll spare it. This is good because later on, throw it out the window. Yeet!
Wow! Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses,
Spare the little brain
listening.
boy.
Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do!
Okay. So again, all of these except for attack the brain they end up being the same end result. You just learn more information. So I'm just gonna say let's get this going.
We are going to the helm.
We are going to the helm. Yes. Come on, us. Does this guy have any loot? Nope. Sure doesn't. Surprising. Also, I did make a soundboard on my Stream Deck. So,
Bruh.
and one of my personal favorites.
And his name is John C.
Sorry, probably should have said headphone warning. Sorry about that. They make me happy. I hope you guys heard those. Otherwise, I sound insane. I can sort of feel the lack of interest in Will and how his story progresses, and the fan theories and character analysis posts I've read have more oomph. Very interesting. Like I said, I haven't read anything, so yeah, Will almost never like crosses my mind as a companion that people would be like, oh, Will. When freaking Karlach and Astarion and Lae'zel are right there. Come on. Oh, this game is so pretty. So freaking pretty, guys. Who in the chat has never seen this game before? Anybody? Well, you have no idea what I'm playing or what's going on.
This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword,
Another
and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall.
I am no thrall.
Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Okay. What made you think I was a thrall? Who are you? We need to figure out where. We gotta have a voice for this lady. I didn't select a custom voice. It's just whichever one the computer assigned me. I didn't even think about that. Oh my gosh. So what is her voice? What made you think I was a thrall? That sounds evil. All right. No. What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted.
Taint.
Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
We're turning into mind players? There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the
I do love the trope of
then
like
we find the helm and take control of the ship.
cute voice,
As for
but
that thing,
evil
it will
character
remain
and
tame as long as it believes
evil voice
we are
but cute
thralls.
character.
It may be of use in the fight
Yeah.
to come.
Cute voice, evil character. Cute character, evil voice. Wish the game looked up close like this the whole time. Yeah, there are mods that you can install that will that'll get you a little closer to that. Morgan Freeman, like, amazing. This little halfling woman. It just sounds like Morgan Freeman. I would love that, honestly. All right, we're in tactician or honor mode. So if we die, that's it. Game over. Okay. So you guys just keep that in mind for any future choices that we make. Every choice you make. I'm actually going to go for the rush attack. Can we get to this? Yeah, we can. I want to get over there. Bonk! The reason for that is because Paladin, short legs, doesn't have a lot of movement, so I need her to be over here. Can we do 2 points of damage? I don't... we only did 1, but it's dazed! Let's go! If we die, can our next character be Morgan Freeman? Absolutely. 100%.
Well, so much for peace.
Okay, so we can bonk. That's pretty much all we can do right now is bonk. We can do a concussive smash, but I don't necessarily want to waste that yet because I think we only get that once per short rest. So let's go ahead and just bonk. Oh, nice. We didn't even have to worry about it. Hell yeah. We're gonna loot everything. So I want to be able to sell it all. I don't know why the spacebar to take all doesn't close the loot windows anymore. It used to. Might be a bug. Oh, it does sometimes, apparently. What class would Morgan Freeman be? I mean, storyteller bard is my first thought, but I don't know. Like a lore bard would be my very first thought, but I agree. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? What class would Morgan Freeman be? Would he be a bard at all? Maybe not. Barbarian. Someone with a big brain and someone who can cast thaumaturgy. So you think he'd be like a wizard? Maybe? Excuse me.
Ship won't be able to take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Wizards can cast prestidigitation, but not thaumaturgy, unless they take a feat, if I'm remembering my D&D. And I remember, I'm still in 2014 D&D rules. I have not updated my brain to the 2024 rules.
Seems simple enough.
Also, it doesn't matter if we save or not, because if the honor mode, like we can't load from a previous save in honor mode. So the only reason to save is when you're getting ready to log off, or if you get disconnected. So I mean, saving has its uses, but okay. I think, does Lae'zel have better intelligence than we do? I don't know, but let's find out. Actually, once again, I know what's going to happen in some of these things, so I'm just going to take the initiative sometimes and do things, and hopefully it works. These guys die no matter what you do. If you press one of the buttons, it electrocutes them to death. If you press a different button, it will release them and they'll fight you. And then the other button, I believe, just does nothing. But you can't save them, so there's no point in even trying. Just bonk them immediately. You get the XP.
We have no time for stragglers.
All right. Let's see. Let's look for a latch that might open the lid.
The construction is too alien.
Obviously,
Nothing
we
looks
don't
familiar.
know how to open it.
This ship is crashing. Do you intend to die for a stranger?
Just gonna make sure those guys are still sleeping while I run around. Exactly. I will look around. There must be some way to get this thing open. We're a good person. We're a good person.
They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
All right. Yeah, so I know where to get the thing that will free her, so we go this way. It's always interesting to me that this intellect devourer does not attack us. That's always odd to me. All right, so we got the key for the chest that's just outside. And once again, for anybody who hasn't seen these cutscenes, these are some of the best cutscenes in gaming, in my opinion. So she's just a sleeping lady.
A dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Unaware. I wouldn't say she's sleeping. She's dazed, as they said. So we'll go up here, loot the Mind Flayer Thrall, as we get this Eldritch Rune.
A rune.
And that is what will allow us to open Shadowheart's pod. The Slave Mind, Jade, have you found a use for these? Other than just to yeet at enemies? I've never found a use for them. You might be able to sell it to someone. All right. So again, just so, for the interest of thoroughness.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Oh, I didn't know that. Full disclosure, I've never finished this game. I always restart because I just love restarting and trying new things.
Pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Brand new Mind Flayer. All right, well, let's go ahead and take it then. brain in a jar. How bizarre. Now we can
Newborn
see.
Mind Flayer stares at you,
Oh
weak
no!
and dazed.
Oh, look how ripped he is, though. Oh my god. Jealous. You can plug it into a machine in the colony in Act 2 and talk to it. Oh, neat. All right, well, I'll hold on to it then. Let's go here. All right, we'll take this Dark Mind as well. Why not? Another brain. We're going to open this little guy and take it. But then we're also going to pick it up because this little chest can have stuff put into it to save on storage space. I believe it does still count against your weight, so you got to be careful of that. But you can put stuff in it. So we're gonna put our brains into it, so that way I know where they're at. Now come over. Touch the butt.
The console appears dormant.
All right, there's a socket in the console shaped like the rune you found. Insert it. Don't just go
console hums
inserting
to
things
life.
into random holes,
But
okay?
what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
Only one way to find out. Okay. Our Arcana is not great. But, oh, we do have +2 from Arcana proficiency, so we have a net +1 to this roll. So, you guys tell me, 1, 2, or 3? Do we just leave her here? We could. I wouldn't advise it, but we could. The Shadow Curse Land is hands down my favorite location in the whole game. Oh, is that where you go to the inn? Yeah. Like before you get to Moonrise? Arcana! Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Alright, let's go.
The pulsing glow and organic lines of the device make it seem more like a beating heart than a machine.
Very freaked out when I first got
This
there.
device is different from the one
Yeah,
that caused the other
it was
captive
wild.
to transform. Perhaps
The
it
whole
will
area where
open the
Moonrise.
nearby
Yeah,
pod.
okay. Some big black gooey thing. Ooh, a black ooze, perhaps. Place your hand on the console. Authority.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
The iconic authority. I mean, there's really nothing else for us to do here, besides, use the illithid wisdom.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command
Yeah.
and yield to it. A shiver runs
Yeah.
across your mind. You feel sated.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
All right, let's talk to
What's up for
Shadowheart.
discussion?
I'm so little.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her
You
thoughts.
failed the roll.
Her gratitude is mixed
no.
with wariness, because you have a gift with you.
What happens if you fail it?
You keep dangerous company.
I've never seen anyone fail it. I'm gonna say, did you feel that just now? We were in each other's heads.
I did.
Sexy.
It must be because of those parasites they put in us. They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Of course.
Shadowheart.
We're gonna
One
need
moment.
all the help we can get. Get your artifact, your secretive little artifact. Time to go.
Finally. Let us
We
make
don't
for
need
the
to know what
helm.
it is yet.
We've
We'll
wasted
learn
enough time
later.
already.
All right,
She's right. Lead on.
to the helm. Let us go. Actually, I think I'm going the wrong way. The sphincter. Get to the sphincter. I don't think we actually need to heal up.
Horticulture. We're nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
She's got a point.
Cane yank.
Cane yank. Auto save. That's always a good sign in a game when it auto saves right before you walk through a door. Oh, yeah, save's coming, yeah. I probably would have done the same. God, that noise. That like, I love it. AFK for a while, but you'll be back? All right. No worries, Tosa. Thank you.
Brawl. Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape.
The voice. So good.
Do it. We will deal with the gate after we
I do wish
escape.
they had added just a little like bass rumble to it though. Oh, that would have been amazing. But I'm a slut for mind players. I love them.
I must connect the helm.
All right. Okay, Lizelle. Let's see here. Can you make? Nope, you cannot make it to. Oh, yeah, you can. Jump. Yeet. Ooh, nice. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Another fight. Let's
And
go.
then we are going to jump over schmack and bonk. We're better than Lazelle. What? Nothing? Okay, I was gonna say there's gotta be something around here. And we still have more movement. God, I love having a lot of strength that lets you makes it so you can jump further. All right, us. Good job, buddy.
Need to stay focused.
Little fella. She's just my sweet little guy. Let's see. We can yeet ourselves. Where? I think up here. We'll let Shadowheart take the point, and then we will Sacred Flame. Ah! In candles. Eat candles. That's what it kind of sounds like. Okay. Nothing? Oh my word. It's driving me crazy. Whee!
I will not know failure.
Nice. Nice. I like that a lot.
Survival is all that matters.
Now we can dash because the only enemies are the Mind Flayer and Commander Zulk. Zulk. He's just Zulking now. Dash.
Light on my feet.
Okay. Same with us. Yeah, I know that us can help you in the final fight if you keep him alive and then find him later in the game.
My faith will protect
I have
me.
not done that. Again, I have not gotten super far in Act 3. And I don't remember a ton about Act 2. So, this is going to be a surprise for me, too, if we make it that
Got to
far.
press on.
Here we go. Big wagon. The big
Hurry,
wagon.
Before they strike.
It's scary. Right, okay. Your tentacle does not work. Alrighty. Yes, I've only finished one playthrough as a druid, and I managed to get a lot of allies. Nice.
No time to waste.
Let's do, I mean, just a regular ranged attack, I guess. Couldn't have got 7, could we? No.
I can't even catch my breath.
Well, poop. I don't, wait. I have hand crossbow. No, I have light crossbow. Can I use light crossbow? Equip? Yes, I can. I just have to not use my shield. That's okay, because I want to be able to... Oh, that was an action to swap them out. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Makes sense.
Time to
Still
press
annoying.
ahead.
All right, us. Here we go. Now, if I move over here... I can't move over there. All right, whatever. I don't know. Does flanking give you advantage in this game? I genuinely don't remember.
What should I do?
Like, it's threatened. Has disadvantage on ranged attack rolls, that's all. Interesting. Okay. Alright, Shadowheart. What are we going to have you do? I think that I want to have her guiding bolt this guy. Viagra! And then we'll have her...
Got to press on.
Go up there. And... yeah. I think that's all that she's going to do. One point of damage. Oh no. Or nor. Or nor.
I must reach the helm.
Regular sword. Attack there. And then we'll have her loot. No loot. It's time to play loot or no loot. Okay, cool. We got a little bit of stuff. So we're gonna send that to Arabella. We're gonna send this to Arabella. We're gonna send this to Arabella. You wanna make sure that you take all of Lae'zel's and Shadowheart's stuff. You're gonna grab a drinky drink, BRB? All right, no worries. I'll be here
Taking position.
for a little bit at least.
Time to push my luck again.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna bonk. Oh, we got jump. Little hop and then a bonk. Bonk. A little bonk. And that's as far as we can go.
Before more
That's okay. So us can get up to here. I don't know. Can us activate the transponder? Wait, before we do anything else, let's make sure that we move all of Shadowheart's crap over to our own inventory. Oh, not the artifact. She gets upset if you take that. Okay. Let's see. Can us do this?
This creature
No.
can't activate the
Okay.
transponder.
I didn't think so. That's all right.
Can't give up.
But Shadowheart can. So a little dash.
Let's see.
There we go.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
Ugh, tentacly. Slurp. Love the dragon. Everything is better with a dragon. Grubble. Or. Shadow fart, no! Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. What's that? Sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a squid. Oh, there's Minthara. Isn't it? I believe. Yeah. Why did she look sad? Arabella, no. Conk. Dang. The big old bonk. Heckin' bonk. They have been said. My word.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull.
Squishy. Check yourself
Other
for
than the
injuries.
infection, you're more or less intact. A miracle, given everything you've been through, but it'll all be for nothing if you don't find help soon. The tadpole
true.
is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
I need your mom. Okay, so there's nothing back here except water. So let's go talk to the mangled fisher. Take his gold, and then let's go talk to Shadowheart. You hath returned with coffee. Nice. Is it flavored coffee or just normal? And again, we are good, so we will not reach for the artifact. Doesn't change anything anyway.
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible?
I was hoping you might know that.
I remember the ship. I remember falling. Then nothing.
Do you have any idea where we are?
No. I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. First
Very
things
true.
first. We need supplies, shelter, and most of
Classic
all, a
vanilla
healer.
latte. Hell yeah.
We might have escaped, but we
Love it.
still have these little monsters in our heads.
You want to stay together?
We need
Oh
each
my.
other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
All right, let's get moving.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that. Lead the way.
You're quite welcome, milady. Milady. All right, we got to level up. Woo! Level up. Tally level 2. All right, we got some spells. Hell yeah. All right, so first thing we got to do is choose our fighting style. Okay. This is a big one. Defense. You're going to +1 bonus to armor class while wearing armor. Dueling. When you are wielding a melee weapon that is not two-handed or versatile in one hand and no weapon in the other, you deal an additional 2 damage with that weapon. You can carry a shield in your free hand and still gain this bonus. So we can go sword and shield, basically, and get an additional... I love you, Shart. Same. Shart number 1. Go sword and shield and still get +2 damage with our weapon. But that means that we can't dual wield weapons. That's a bit of a bummer. We have great weapon fighting. When you roll a 1 or a 2 on a damage die, you can re-roll it. But it's only on two-handed melee weapons, which I mean, we could do protection when you have a shield, impose disadvantage on an attack against your allies when you are within 5 feet. That's very close, unfortunately. So I think of all of these, like, defense is the most, the one that would be used, like, all the time, because we were always going to be wearing armor. Dueling, we would have to concentrate on making sure that we only use sword and shield, or, you know, the one-handed weapon and shield type of thing. But, I mean, that's not that difficult either. And an additional 2 damage is not nothing, but in later fights, like, that's not going to be, it's not going to be worth much. I think great weapon fighting would be what I would go with if I were just playing normal. But I don't know, the +1 to armor class is pretty damn good, because you get your armor bonus plus the defense bonus. What do you guys think? I don't think protection is worth it, personally. Because that would mean we have to stay very close to squishy allies, which is not a bad thing necessarily, but like, I don't know how. What?
Bruh.
Sorry, it's really funny. So defense makes us harder to hit. Dueling gives us a little bit more damage, but only in specific circumstances. Great weapon fighting gives us a reroll on a damage die, which is when you hit an enemy, you roll a damage die. So it's a dice with a certain number of sides based on the weapon that you're using. And if you roll a 1 or a 2, which are the 2 worst numbers you can roll, you could re-roll it 1 time, but you have to take the second number. And then protection means that if you're within 5 feet of an ally and they get attacked, you can make the attacker re-roll. Like, just because I did keep some squishies in close combat. Did it work well? Generally like defense or dueling for paladins. That's kind of what I'm going for as well, because I'm thinking I might be doing medium or even heavy armor at some point. So that extra +1 to armor class is going to be pretty dope. Jade, did you think protection was worth it? That disadvantage is good, but again, like you have to have a shield. But we got to choose one. So if we're split, then I'll roll a d4, and we'll do it that way. Pretty effective, but not as much against literally all the Githyanki. Yeah. Ooh, oh man. If you end up fighting all of the Githyanki, that's rough. All right. I think I'm going to go with my gut here. I think I'm going to go with defense. And we'll see if that's a mistake. The spells that we prepare, command, I have never had command work for me. So I'm going to not do it. We're going to need Thunderous Smite. Compelled Duel also don't really need. But Bless is quite good. Obviously, we need Cure Wounds. And Wrathful Smite. Those are my choices. If anybody wants to make a quick argument for any spell, now's the time. Do you think I made bad choices? And I like command. Yeah, it's never worked for me. They have saved against it literally every time I've ever tried to use it. So I don't even bother anymore. I've never tried Compelled Duel. That could be fun, especially if we bump up our armor class. Action made protection against good and evil in the hag fight, but that's not till later. Yeah, I think at earlier levels that might not be something we need. I don't know. Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. I'm trying to think of what all we have to fight in the beginning of this game. So the I mean, there is an undead fight when you collect withers, and then there's the brains that you fight, the intellect devourers, and they are considered aberrations. So this actually could be pretty good in those fights. So maybe I'll take Bless off and do Protection from Evil and Good, because it does last until Long Rest. And I could do it against myself, or with myself, or on Gale, because he is squishy. Or, well, anyone, really. Yeah, let's try it. So we got our Divine Smite. Command is only work for me when it has a super evil sword bard. I have yet to do an evil playthrough that made it past Act 1. Because I start feeling bad. I'm annoyed with myself that I do, but I do. So Shield of Faith, once again, I lose concentration on Shield of Faith all the time. So, the protection help with charms big time. Yeah, I would imagine. But, oh, wait. So Thunderous Smite does thunder damage, not lightning damage. Dang it. That would be a really good combo if Shadowheart could create water and wet enemies, and then Thunderous Smite did lightning damage. That would be doubled. That would be amazing. But no, I think maybe we give Shadowheart Bless, because I kind of want the Paladin to be an off healer, not my main healer. But Shadowheart should be our main healer, in my opinion, because she misses constantly, no matter what I do. She misses a lot. And this is a melee. Inflict wounds is melee, and she has a. My bard broke up with a start. I have no allies left. Oh no, or nor. So I'm going to give Shadowheart Bless, so that way she can bless instead of my main character, instead of Arabella. I'm gonna rehash that playthrough though. I want to do a Dark Urge playthrough and like actually play it as a Dark Urge. But I have to.
Anything of use?
I got to get in the right mindset for that. You gotta be like, to choose all of the Dark Urge prompts is like you're a menace, just a menace. And poor Alfira.
Maybe I need more pockets.
Maybe I need more pockets. No, we have plenty of pockets. Alright. Yeah, start unlocking those potion recipes. We're going to need those. Let's check the Mangled Fisher. Does this note ever come into play? I don't think I've ever seen this resolved. It's with love, Anna. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late. I had to jump to my good aligned druid after Alfira. Yeah, it's rough. Ugh. For those of you who don't know, if you play as Dark Urge and you don't knock out the bard Alfira before a certain point, bad things happen to her.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Okay, I don't need the book. And then this way, this way, this way. Just made it to Act 3 on my Dark Urge playthrough. Nice. Do you have any allies left? Ooh, thieves' tools. Nice. I'll just pick everything up and then I'll send things to camp as needed. Oh, I got a hand drum. We could multi-class into Bard. Use a hand drum. A little djembe action. Let's go. I had so many kids in my high school that played the djembe. I didn't even know what a djembe was until I met some of them. Oh yeah, I played the djembe. You play the what? It's a drum. It's a hand drum. Cool name.
More of those
Djembe.
wretched things.
All right. We're going to okay, get up here and then jump. No, I can't. Okay, I can. Heck yeah. All right. Shadowheart. No, Shadowheart. What do you? Oh, I forgot to ungroup. Oh well. Oh well. We'll be fine. Actually, I never played this fight on honor mode, so I don't know if we'll be fine. Because
Vicious filth.
there have been
Best
times
keep some
where this
distance,
fight
or
has
this
given
will
me
be a
trouble,
short fight.
but we'll see. Okay, so first things first, we need to get out of melee with these little fellers. Still have all allies except Alfira. Even saved him in Thara at Moonrise. Kind of been playing as a good dirge. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people play the like resisting the evil like type of dirge, and I dig that. No, stop it, Shadow. Oh my God, Shadowheart, making me very angry. All right. Ignis. Oh, great. 3.
Blood comes easy these days.
What? What? Channeling your inner Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? All right. Oh, I don't think I should. I don't think I should jump down there. Minthara on my Dark Urge save 2. No Halsin still because you really don't mess with Minthara. Yeah. So John, Dark Urge is a character you can select at the beginning of the game, and if you select that, then like your character has spells where they like essentially lose time, and when they come back to themselves, they've done something horrible. Usually murder, but sometimes it's just a little light maiming. And so a lot of people play the Dark Urge character as like fighting against that nature. And you find out why the Dark Urge is the way they are later on. Yeah, you can. I didn't know that the first time I tried to play as the Dark Urge either, Beans, and I was very sad. I was like, "Oh, I get a bard," and then no, no, you don't. It was rough. All right, I'm just gonna fire an error up there, and then I'm actually going to. I'm going to expend a use of Lay on Hands on myself. Can I? No, because that's an action. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. We'll just take a healing potion. It's okay. It's okay. RIP times 2. Yep. Alfira is a character who is a bard that comes to your camp, and if you play as the Dark Urge and she comes to your camp, bad things happen. She does not survive. But you can knock her out before you go to your camp, and she will not show up, and she will not perish. So, a lot of people do that. And that's fine. Like, that is an A-OK way to play it. Okay, we gotta do some heavy hits here. 4 to 24 damage. What do we say? I think we go after this fella. Viagra. Yes! Excellent. And then we will Healing Word.
Still on my feet.
Basically, I just want to make it to where they have to dash to get to me. Oh, pretty good. Pretty good there. Oh, I should have done my Divine Sense. Or does Divine Sense work on aberrations in PG-3. I know it doesn't in regular D&D. Oh my goodness, they keep hitting me, and it's really annoying. How dare they? How dare these creatures strike me? Oh, okay, I can just hit it. All right, let's do it.
Strike true.
Got him. I got him. I'm not going to healing word Arabella again because I don't want to waste my spell slot.
Never a dull moment.
But I will take healing potion again. And then... Whoop. Okay, 6. And we're going to... Run away! Hopefully they'll target Shadowheart. Yep. Cool. I'm okay with that right now. And then another firebolt.
Let's do this.
Should end it. 1 hit point. Are you serious?
Still breathing.
You
Despite
little
everything.
jerk. Come
No
on.
time for mercy.
All right, there we go.
Perhaps our survival isn't such
Alright,
a distant prospect.
I just want to see Celestials, Fiends, and Undead. Okay, yeah, I didn't think that applied to aberrations. So we're gonna have Shadowheart.
The next move is.
We're gonna give her a potion so that she can drink it, and we don't
Still
have to
alive,
use a short rest
so
yet.
That's progress.
And I am going to
Something good
be
here,
hopping
right?
off stream at 7 tonight. I do have to go into the office tomorrow, so it's a little bit of an early evening for me as far as streaming goes. But you all know the drill. I have to be able to go into the office, and I don't want to give myself a headache because there is still a lot of reading in this game. A lot of paying attention to details. Ooh, some cheese. Look at that. A little cheese. A little cheese, please. Loot everything. Loot it all. Ooh, hey, we got a healing potion back, so we didn't even really
No
waste
traps, please.
one of our potions. We got it right back. And some poison. Because if I don't go into the office tomorrow, I have to use leave in order to keep my job, basically. Not keep my job. They wouldn't fire me, but I would get written up. So, I don't want that either. Plan on doing a lore playthrough where I read everything in game as a scholarly type. Oh, that sounds fun, honestly. I'm thinking what I might end up doing with this, if
Breathe deep and move.
if there's a little bit of interest in the Discord, I might just start doing this as like Discord streams. Just for funsies. Or do like a Dark Urge playthrough as a Discord stream. Because I really do want to see what the Dark Urge like full playthrough ends up looking like, because I have not been able to do it yet. Yeah, I love this game. I think it's a blast. Every time I play it, I find something new. And I've played through this part of the game, this first 2 hours or whatever. Oh my god. Jeez. Probably 50 times. In different ways. Since it was released in like early access. So
Wish I had a bag of holding.
this is this is my game. I love this game. Let's get this Belladonna up here. Sounds fun. We can be horrified together. Exactly. How much fun would that be to just be shocked and horrified together? Also, something to note is you can attack locked trunks and locked chests, and it will not damage the items inside. Like a lot of games will have it break the item inside if you do that, but not this game. They let you do it. All right, this is light armor. Yep, we can wear that. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Sorry, I'm here, but in a Discord party playing EFT. Man, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. I'm going to be logging off here in a couple minutes anyway. I can feel my head starting to twinge very slightly, So it's that time. Oh, very quick health update, just so you guys know. I did see my spine specialist, and I get to... the way I just learned you can break chests... Oh, wow. I saw my spine specialist, and basically, they think that the disc that I herniated, a couple years ago, is more herniated now. So I get to have an MRI on Sunday to check that out. Got food poisoning 2 days ago. You still... Oh my god, dude! Food poisoning is the worst. Ugh, I hate that. I'm so sorry you got food poisoning. I hope that you feel better quickly, because that sucks.
Please come and help me.
All right. I don't remember if it auto saves like as you get to Astarion.
Hurry!
No.
I've got one of those. Brain
We'll talk to
things
Astarion
called-
real quick.
There, in the grass.
No fun? No.
You can
no,
kill it, can't
it's
you?
not fun.
Like you killed the others.
But yeah, we'll see if the oh, you're talking about the food poisoning. Sorry. Never gotten it before. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say easily. Stand back. I'm a good person. I'm trying to help out. All right.
There. Can you see it?
No, you liar. How could you, Astarion? Yeah. Same. I really hope that you feel better soon. That's terrible.
Not a sound. Not if you want to keep that darling neck of yours. And you, keep your distance. No need for this to get messy.
I need her alive. Stow that blade, or I'll show you just how messy things can get.
Promises, promises. But I have other business, I'm afraid. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod?
Okay, well. Nod, shake your head, or headbutt the elf. I think if you fail the headbutt, don't you just die? Doesn't he just cut your throat? Like, I feel like you end up dying. I don't know. I don't know that for sure. It would be a really funny way to end the stream, though. Like, fail that melee attack and just... Honor mode, done. Alright, I'm just gonna nod. I want to keep this run going. I like this little character.
And now
We'll make
you're going
Morgan
to tell
Freeman.
me exactly what
Oh,
you
God.
and those tentacled freaks.
A dark urge
did
Morgan
to me.
Freeman. I'll say you have it backwards. They took me prisoner, just like you.
Don't lie
Can't
to
remember.
me.
Yeah.
Your mind twists.
I don't either.
You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
Also, the fact that my hand is wrapped around the blade and I'm not bleeding, like it's a little nuts. All right, here we go. Real quick. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, there's no roll. 2, we get a strength roll. 3, we get a dexterity roll. What do we think? And Dark Urge Morgan Freeman would go crazy. Yeah, it would. It would be really funny. God, especially if there was a mod. 2 seconds in raid, PMC spawned right next to me in the open. Oh my god. They gotta fix the spawns, man. The spawns are so terrible sometimes. 2, okay. Here we go. Oh, and Fallen Bean said 2 as well. Alright, we're gonna get guidance going on this. Oh no! Ah! We did not succeed. That was a failure.
A fine effort. But I've seen it all. I was walking this land while your ancestors were learning to crawl. Now tell me, what just happened? What was that?
I'm gonna say we have mind flayer worms in our heads. They connected us.
Yes.
Ruh-roh.
Yes, that has to be it.
Finally. Or no.
You're not one of them. They took you. Same
He
as
was
they
nice
took me.
enough not to stab us, yeah.
I'm half tempted to spill your guts all over the dirt anyway, but for now, apologies.
Glad to see we're all caught up now.
Indeed we are. Please, allow me to introduce myself. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
I'm a Baldurian too.
Is that so? We clearly move in different circles.
Yeah.
So,
Rude.
do you know anything about these worms?
I'm going to say yes, unfortunately, they'll turn us into mind flayers.
Turn us into...
Poor Astarion. They just keeps getting better and better.
Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be
Red flag.
time.
Red flag. Control it. We need to get rid of it.
Well, yes, of course. But first things first.
I don't believe you. You should travel with me. Our odds are better
You
together.
know, I was ready to
And
go
then
this
there were
alone.
3.
But maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
I like that you can hear the breaths in the characters' voices. It's kind of small, but it's fantastic. Absolutely. Like, Larian did such a good job with this game. The voice actors are amazing. It's a perfect game. I fully believe that. I can't think of another game that is more, like, all around complete. As complete of an experience as this game is. I can't think of one. I know a lot of people might say like something like Skyrim, but Skyrim is great, but the freedom of choice in this game is unparalleled. The only thing that even comes close that I've seen as far as like an action RPG goes would be Kingdom Come Deliverance and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. There might be something else that I haven't seen, but like Dragon's Dogma 2, maybe, but it still follows a pretty set formula that from what I've seen. So I don't know. It's set a standard, as Jade said. Yeah, it's in my opinion, it's pretty much a perfect game. Like there are very few like little nitpicky things you could say here and there, but overall, I think it's like 9.95 out of 10 for me. But on that note, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I apologize that Twitch is being crazy today and would not let me stream to Twitch. But that means YouTube got the exclusive today. Hopefully next time I stream this game, Twitch will be up and running and we can actually use the Twitch poll integration that this game has, and makes it a lot of fun for interaction, I think. John, good luck on your next EFT raid, my man. And please feel better. Let's Fall in Beans. Once again, I love your name. I hope that you have a great evening. All of you. Jade, you I almost said you especially, but I mean it. You especially, because I know you in real life. And I love you. So I hope you all have a nice fucking day. Catch you guys next time. Bye, everybody.